What is a priestess? They have existed since the earliest of times and in the simplest societies as ritual leaders, temple keepers, and scribes of sacred texts and records. This can be a full-time or part-time role depending on the needs of the community. They are usually elected by the community as someone with the right skills for the job. The noun priestess was coined in the 17th century to refer to female priests of the pre-Christian religions of classical antiquity. Before the patriarchal Abrahamic religions, priestesses were women respected as spiritual leaders. Sumerian priestesses were distinguished with special ceremonial attire and held equal status to priests. They owned property, transacted business, and initiated priests and kings. In the city of Uruk, priestesses were recruited from the highest families in the land and usually lived child-free. Some priestesses specialised in the arts of dancing, music and singing, and they served in the temples of Ishtar. In ancient Greece, priestesses presided over the oracle of Apollo and the temple of Delphi. The Roman sanctuaries of Ceres and Proserpina were led by matron priestesses, held in great honour. In India today, priestesses serve Hindu temples to perform the sacred duties of bathing statues, giving offerings, and conducting rituals. The Hindu priestesses are usually drawn from the Brahmin caste and are often married women. All around the world, you will find priestesses of pre-Christian religion. Today, modern priestesses resume their role in society to bring back the ancient wisdom. You may recognise a priestess by her sacred garments, headgear and jewellery. On the other hand, she may present herself without any clothing as a symbol of purity and freedom. This was often the case in ancient times. Today, modern priestesses can be quite difficult to spot in a crowd without making any effort to visually distinguish themselves. The temple that she officiates may be a grand and colourful building. It may be something more humble. It can be almost imperceptible as a circle scored into the bare earth. It is any area within which the priestess physically works her rituals. It may be a permanent structure or a temporary space. Any place can be blessed and consecrated by the priestess for ritual. The ritual itself is a sequence of activities involving gestures, words and objects performed within the temple space. It can also be called magic, meaning power or influence in action. The ritual has the power to create life-changing experiences. Its effects are emotionally moving, stirring the will force within us. It is designed to influence our behaviour and the course of our lives' events. The work of the priestess is to orchestrate such ceremonies for her community. A priestess is as a priestess does. Priestess is not merely a title to write on a certificate and frame on the wall. A priestess is defined by her actions, her work. If she's not doing her job, she's not a priestess. The priestess must have a reason to do what she does, a sense of purpose and passion. Why has she been called to fulfill this role? What does she hope to achieve? The purpose of her rituals can be varied. They may be commemorations of special events or rites of passage. They may be the cementing of a promise or pledge. They may be for healing, purifying, grieving and recovery. They can be celebrations, feasts, worship or communions with nature. It is the duty of the priestess to understand the spiritual needs of her community and to facilitate the sacred experience. The community which the priestess invites to participate in her rituals may be a gathering of like minds, a circle of friends, family or neighbours. The priestess must be willing to play hostess in bringing people together. In today's technological age, this gathering may be online through social media. Perhaps this is the first step before gathering at a physical place. Do not underestimate the power of meeting in person. So let me know what a priestess is to you. What does this word mean? And how does a priestess function in your views? Please leave a comment in the comment section below. And thank you very much for listening to this little talk. You've been listening to Annika at the Sea Priestess. Thank you. Bye bye.